everybody. How y'all doing today, my good peoples? I hope y'all taking care of y'allself today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. And smash that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm going to let this video take off. And I'm going to catch you back at the end, baby. Let's go.
On to what you're seeing here is a 5-year-old boy literally being dragged down a hallway inside Cy-Fair ISD's Tips Elementary School. The boy's mother was a teacher at this same school, but did not learn the severity of this incident for weeks. The boy's mother is joining me now live to talk more about this incident. Nicole Graves, thanks so much for coming on this morning, Nicole.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so we want to sort of get to the bottom of it. You can explain all of these events, but we're looking at charging documents from the court that show that your son was dragged about 143 feet. And you can see that that person, I believe a teacher, is dragging him by an ankle. Can you talk about, did your son have any injuries from that incident?
Yes, he had a carpet burn on his back. I believe it was from the impact of being dragged on the carpet, even though he was also dragged on tile.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I say teacher, but it was a paraprofessional, to use specific terms, who works at that school, who assists in special needs classes. So that person has now been charged with injury to a child. But tell us how the school initially handled this situation, and police actually did get involved?
Yes, I was called into a meeting the day of the incident and told that he was mishandled. I didn't know specific details about how. When I saw him, he had an ice pack on his lower back. So, of course, I looked at his lower back and I didn't see anything. I didn't realize that it was his upper back until we got home and I actually, was able to fully examine his body.
And so they called you in to share that with you because anytime your child is injured at school, right? I mean, they're supposed to notify you. Is that why they were telling you this? Okay. And then, and so obviously as a mom, you probably had lots of questions. At what point did police get involved?
They were involved right away, actually. They did handle it swiftly. I got to speak with a detective of Cy-Fair Police Department. They did their investigation, and from there, it was forwarded to the DA's office.
Wow. And so now we're learning, you've told us that there were other incidents where your son was restrained, and you've shared with KPRC that one incident led to actually you losing your job because you worked there at the same elementary school. Can you share more of those details?
The number of restraints I initially told was 21. It was actually almost or over 40. Sorry.
That's okay. And Nicole, just to kind of to put this into perspective, and I know this is difficult for you, for families who may not have children working with paraprofessionals in public schools or in any setting where you're not always there to know what's going on, talking about those restraints, I mean, that's something that is not supposed to happen at all?
No, it's not a part of his behavior plan, and in my opinion, excessive. So when this May 12th incident that you're referring to took place, I was trying to avoid another restraint because she had called for more help. And, I'm right there, like my classroom was 20 feet away. So I was trying to avoid him getting restrained again and just de-escalate so I could send him back to class. And as you can see from the video, she was blocking my contact with him.
That is what we're seeing in that video. We do see you come into the view. I mean, and Nicole, you worked there and taught there. And like you said, you were 20 feet away and didn't know, you said, about all of the incidents of restraint. I can't even imagine what it must be like for families who may hear this, who have no idea what's happening when their child is at school. The police got involved. Where does this case stand?
I've been terminated from the school district, and he's now currently at another school where his behavior plan is being followed very effectively. He actually loves going to school now, whereas last school year it was a fight every morning, from being restrained literally daily. It's so much better now, and I'm just glad that he's in a better place, because that was my biggest concern, just making sure that he recovered from all of this and to help him understand that what he went through is not normal.
Yeah. What did you do at Tips Elementary? Were you a teacher, paraprofessional, or what was your position?
I was a fourth grade teacher. I've been a teacher in Cy-Fair for 10 years, but I've taught a total of 17 years. And my termination, it was challenging because I have no other history of any wrongdoing. The colleagues that I work with, the parents that I've supported, and the students that I've worked with, all have great things to say.
And what did Cy-Fair ISD say about your termination? I believe we did have a statement from Cy-Fair that, just telling our producers, it looks like it is not in the script right now, but I do remember reading that before we came out. What did they tell you about your termination, why you were terminated?
Because of my constant not following of directives involving my son.
Got it.
And also, there were times that, sorry, I would be late to school, but I'd be late because I was dealing with my son, having to encourage him to be at school and know that it's a happy place, and help him understand that what he was going through is not actually how it is, even though it's what he went through sometimes, multiple times a day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Nicole, I am glad that your son is now in a different place, hopefully where he enjoys going to school every day. I appreciate you sharing your story with us, and we want to make
situation like this, man. People don't know what the parents be. I don't know if she's single or not, single parent or not, but they don't know what these single parents be going through. They don't know if these single parents got, you know what I'm saying, dad is in the kid's life or not. You feel me? So you don't know what this lady really was going through at the time when she was trying to, you know what I'm saying, like make her child feel good. You know what I'm saying? To go to school, it's okay. You know how hard that is to a parent to emo setback and to really try to push their kids to go to school, and knowing that they know what's going on in the school, bullying, right? But they still try to hold back all the pain and all the hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because she know it's bullies out there in that school. You feel me? Even though that, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, how the system work for certain type of school, they let certain teachers slide by and do anything and everything because they might be some family members to them. Trust me, you got family members work out to the schoolhouse. They got families work out there with them, but they would not say that if they got a family member work out there. You feel what I'm saying? You know, cause I think you gotta go somewhere else to get hired from them. I don't think the principal, they can't hire you. You gotta go to something else to get hired at the schoolhouse. That's what I think. Now I don't know. Y'all come and let me know. Did the schoolhouse hire you, or you got to sign up for something else? You got to take classes for the work at the schoolhouse. You feel me? So y'all let me know that. You feel me? But you know, I don't care what this child was doing, right? He don't deserve to get dragged like he was a dog. You feel me? He don't deserve to get dragged like that. You feel me? And this parent working at the schoolhouse, not even most 20 feet away from her kid, and she had to really sit back and let this teacher do what they want to do because she know how the system works, and she know what's going on in that schoolhouse. Maybe she know it's favoritism. Maybe she know it's still racism at that schoolhouse, because it is. People pick and choose who they adore the most, who they love the most. You feel what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She knew what was popping off at that schoolhouse. You feel me? But they gonna terminate this lady just because they say she missing days and stuff like that. No, you terminate this lady because you knew for a fact that this lady she was gonna come at that teacher full throttle with a lawyer. That's why you terminate that lady. You feel me? I wonder what happened to the lady. Why y'all ain't punish that lady? Why she ain't go to jail at that time, at that moment? Cause I'm gonna tell you something. You there to teach, to help the kids. Teach them how to read. Teach them how to behave in school. Teach them how not to be bullied in school. You feel me? Not to be dragged like a dog by so-called supposed to be a teacher. You feel me? You don't do a child like that, because that tell me, do you drag your kids like that at home, or you don't drag your kids like that at home? But you took the time out to drag somebody else's kids all through the hallway, through the room, all on the tile. You feel me? So you tell me, as a mother, how would you feel somebody took your child, put your child behind a bicycle or either car and drag your child down the road? How would you feel? It's the same when you drag a kid on the carpet and he's getting copper burn all on his back and everything. And he's struggling on the ground and you steady dragging this dude. It's not your job to treat these kids like they animals. It's not your job to drag these kids like they animals. It's your job to report whatever child doing at that schoolhouse. Y'all should report that to the principal. You feel me? If the principal don't want to hear y'all, I'm gonna tell you what some of y'all teachers can do too. Y'all can throw an accusation. You can call the Red Cross. I think they in between of this thing too, if I'm not mistaken, because you know you can like you gotta go through somebody before you can, you know what I'm saying, hit them with certain type of rules of what the principal doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's some type of, I can't remember right off top. You feel me? But if I'm right, y'all come and let me know what you know what I'm saying, if I'm right or wrong. You feel me? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, this lady, what I see, right? She was kind of scared to emos, you know what I'm saying, push or either check the lady about a kid, because she knew that if she approached this woman any type of way, she knew the system that might take this lady's side and don't take her side. See, most teachers, they know what's going on in these schoolhouses. They know who the fake one, who the real one, who the flaw one, who the redneck ones, who the Uncle Tom. These people know in the schoolhouse, because you know why? Schoolhouse got their own little cliques, like little kids had their little cliques in schoolhouse and stuff. They got their own cliques at lunchtime who they sit down with. Trust me, I used to go to school. I know how teachers used to talk about other teachers and other kids. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But they'll try to support you to the principal, but 9 times out of 10, you can support them to the I can't think of the place. Is it Red Cross? Then the ones can investigate the case, see if you right or they wrong or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You can tell them what's going on. But either way it go, right, these people knowing that it was bullied to that schoolhouse. Now she say she feel most safe to the kid that her kid go to another schoolhouse. She say she don't have to, he get up now, he ready to go to school. You feel me? He wasn't really coming back to that schoolhouse because he know people bullying. And I get you, 9 times out of 10, of course he probably was telling his mama, right? Of course his mama probably went to the principal. She probably did, probably didn't, right? You know what I'm saying? You got other teachers taking up for her. You got other teachers trying to backstab her in the back. You feel what I'm saying? Because they know the principal. You feel me? Because they don't want the principal to leave the job site because they not handle the schoolhouse the regular way, the right way. You feel what I'm saying? They thinking about what they need, what they want, and they got some friends tagging along being their puppet. You feel me? For to make the principal look good, but at the same time, the principal looking bad there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, man? I don't get why certain people got to take up for other people, man. This woman, I'm talking about, man, I can feel her pain when she was crying. I can feel it when she was talking about, she was trying to, make her kids like feel happy going to that school. But at the same time, she was lying to her own kids, man. She was lying. She knew that she was hurting, let her kids go to school. But guess what? She was working now, and she ain't know how to take things to the next level because she know how these people is at the schoolhouse, man. You know what I'm saying? You never know what single parents going through by themselves. Maybe she not single, maybe she is. But still, at the same time, you never know what this person going through at home, what she had to deal with when her child had to come home every day and complain to her about what other kids doing to her child. what? Is he the cost of all this? Maybe, maybe not. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, I done went to school. I know how bullies is. I know how bullies is. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But man, you know what I'm saying, man. You know, I just, you know what I'm saying, hope this lady get what she need for the, you know what I'm saying, throw all the backlash on the principal and everybody else who on the principal side and at the schoolhouse, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of the principal. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. You got to get rid of some of these principals that think, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to do what's right. You got to get rid of some of these teachers, man, because some of these teachers, man, they ain't there for the kids. They just there for that money, man. That's just true facts. So this lady here, she dragging another person's child, you know what I'm saying? She probably do her kids the same way. I think the defects people need to go check her household, the one with dragging that kid. I think they need to go check her household and see how she living, see how what she let her kids do, and you know what I'm saying. She probably starving her kids. Ain't no telling. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But what goes around gonna come around. You feel me? And I stand on that. And I'll 10 on. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't drag no child, man. I don't care. That child ain't no dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my good people, y'all come and let me know how y'all feel about this situation. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm in my room today, you know what I'm saying? I can't go out there because somebody playing music. I ain't want to get copyrighted, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? So, on this note, my good people, y'all come and let me know how y'all feel about this situation. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, my good people? But y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. And smack that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm gone from y'all, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gone.